Hi, I'm Mark Fitzgerald from Elite Training Systems. Welcome to Hit the Gym with the Strength Coach. This week we're going to talk about warm-up, mobility, activation, getting primed for movement. So we started off with lacrosse balls, and that's one with hockey players who come in with very tight ankles, very unmobile feet. And that's really the first part of the training session. Starts with some rolling on the bottom of their feet, just to help with that fascial tissue and get things moving. If they spend a lot of time, which they normally do, locked in that skate boot, lacrosse ball is an easy way to get things moving. It's going to be pretty tender when they first start, so you can start with 60 seconds on each foot and trying to get as global as you can on the foot. You know, behind the toes, on the arches, the sore spots. You know that typically, especially in the arches and on the heels, I would suggest definitely throw a couple of them in your bag. You know, if you have a golf ball, tennis ball, lacrosse ball, it's a great mixture. You know, so if some days your feet are a little too sore, then hop on the tennis ball for a little bit. You know, there's no real rule. It's up to the individual. Foam rolling is something that anybody who trains, anybody who plays a sport, it's going to be beneficial. Initially, when you first start, it's just long and slow. So if you're on your quads, you're going to start at the top of your knee and you're going to work up to your hip flexor. As you get more experience with it, you can find those targeted sore areas, like the IT band, where you can just put pressure on it and stay on there, and then maybe move around a little bit. It doesn't have to be a full-on roller. It can be a little piece of PVC pipe. I wouldn't recommend starting with that right away because it's a little more aggressive. Today we were using rumble rollers because they're a little more targeted to, you know, those tender areas. You start slow, you start with, you know, more of your weight on the floor, and then as you progress, you can put more of your weight onto the roller and really break into some tissue and get it broken down and feeling good again. For more tips from the gym, check out omeche.net or follow me on Twitter at @FitzgeraldETS.